Welcome back to my channel.
In this question, illustration 42, value of asset and liability is given, and their change in the value is also given. So here they are asking us to find the revalued value of furniture, which means in this question, for this we have to do the revaluation account. Why we are doing revaluation account? Because after all this adjustment are recorded, there will be a missing figure, which is the value of furniture, change value of furniture. Because usually the balancing figure is the either it can be gain on revaluation or loss on revaluation, but in this case even the loss is given, loss on revaluation is given in the question. So the missing value is change in the value of furniture. So let's see how it is done. The value of furniture is given, but we don't know what is, there can be an increase or decrease in value, we don't know what is that. So next, the stock 3,50,000 is given. The stock is revalued at 2,50,000, which means there is a decrease in the value of stock. So a journal entry is revaluation to stock. In revaluation account, the stock is recorded to stock. On the debit side, it is recorded to stock account. The difference is 1 lakh. So to stock account 1 lakh. The next one is creditors. Creditors is 1,50,000.
Creditor of 37,500 are not to be paid.
Which means we don't have to pay 37,500, which is a good thing. So it is decrease in liability. The decrease in liability is creditors to revaluation account. So in revaluation account, it will be on the credit side by creditors. Creditors to revaluation account, right? So by creditors, the amount is 37,500, because from 1,50,000 we do not have to pay 37,500. So this 37,500 is the value to be recorded. And the next one is
Debtors of 5,000 have become irrecoverable, which means debtor is 4,05,000 and from that 5,000 have become bad debts. So it is a decrease in the asset. Decrease in asset is recorded on the debit side of the revaluation account. The journal entry is revaluation account debit to debtors account. So in revaluation account, on debit side to debtor 5,000.
And the next one is provision for doubtful debt is to be created 10%, which means debtor is 4,05,000 and bad debt, there is a bad debt of 5,000. So we have to calculate a provision for doubtful debts on 4 lakh, not 4,05,000. It should be calculated on the amount after the adjustment. After, if there is bad debts, it should be subtracted from the debtors, and on that amount we calculate provision for bad debts. So it is 10%. 4 lakh into 10 by 100, which is 40,000. So provision for bad debts is 40,000, and the entry is revaluation account debit to provision for doubtful debts to provision for doubtful debts 40,000. Now Manu's share of revaluation loss is 75,000. There are two partners, Manu and Vidhu. So nothing is mentioned about old ratio, old profit sharing ratio. If old profit sharing ratio is not mentioned, it can be taken as 1:1 equally. So old ratio is 1:1. If that is not mentioned, we can assume it as 1:1. So Manu's share is 1/2. So his loss on revaluation share is 75,000. So we have to find the total loss on revaluation. Only Manu's share is 75. So total loss on revaluation. Only Manu's share is given 75,000. Manu's share is 1/2 and we have to find total. So it will be 75,000 into reciprocal of his share. That is how you find total loss on revaluation, which is 1,50,000. So since it is loss, it will be on the credit side. By loss on revaluation account, the total is 1,50,000 and Madhu's share is 75,000 and Vidhi's share is 75,000. Total is 1,50,000. Okay, nothing more on adjustment. So let's total it. It comes 1,87,500. Here the total is only 1,45,500. So this side is more and this side is less. So there is a missing amount of 42,500. Then only it will become 1,87,500.
So this 42,000 is the balancing figure,
which is the revalued value of furniture to furniture. It is a balancing figure.
so the balancing figure came on the debit side of the revaluation account, and the amount 42,000 is the change in the value of furniture. So there has been a decrease in the value of furniture since it is recorded on the debit side of revaluation account.
So the revalued value of furniture is 5 lakh minus 42,500, that is 4,50,500. This is the changed value of furniture. This is the new value of furniture after the revaluation. That's it.